Marky Mark, we're going to do Christmas cured salmon, and you start to do it this way. So you're going to take it out of your big bag, and then you're going to run it under the tap and make sure there's no scales on it. But this has been prepared so the scales have been scraped off already. Got to give that a bit of a wash down, and then we're going to put it over here on this towel. We're going to pat it dry. All right. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to come over here. Well, that's just drying off a bit. And have one of these. Cheers. Be back in a minute. The salt and sugar mix. Hold it there. Right, here we go. Back again. Next size. So the salmon is being rinsed, and we've checked it for pin bones. And we're going to do 1, 2 cups. That's why we've got a couple of boxes of this, Mark. 2 of the rock salt, and we're going to do, sponsored by London Pride, 1 cup of sugar. In it goes. Bosh. We're going to give that a little bit of a waggle using that equipment there. Anything will do. Get that all together, like that. And while I've got that in my hand, you got one of these? Hope so. And then we just zest of the lemon. Now, the more the merrier. Keep doing that. I'll put that to one side. Then we're going to chop in our dill. Try not to get 8 stitches, all right? Be careful with that, because I cut myself last week, as you saw. I haven't had enough beers yet, so give that a really good chop down. We're going to need some more of this at the next phase, so this is just to get it sorted down and get it in the fridge. And we're going to do the next bit when we're later. In that goes. In that goes. Get your fingers in. We'll do that. Right. I'm just going to mix that up. I'll get back to you in a minute, okay? Yeah, so one more thing I nearly forgot earlier. Good grind of black pepper in there. Salt, sugar, lemon. Oh, don't need that bit. Right, back again. We've got that all mixed up nicely together. Everything in there. Found the top off of the pepper. So half of this, I found this because I think it'll fit this better. I trimmed it a little bit because it's such a big one. I was going to use one of these, but I couldn't quite fit it in. I'm eager to make the whole thing look a bit fancy. So we're going to put half of this on the bottom. So when you have a tray like this, or I checked with Karen, you could potentially do this on straight onto cling film. It's got to be cling film. Remember, no tin foil, because tin foil will taint the flavour. So that's about half of that lovely cure there. Now this beauty, skin side down, obviously. And there she goes. Excellent. And we are going to top this off like this. Make a lovely big mess. That's why I'm doing it next to the sink, on top of a towel.
That's that. The next trick's going to be the, let's put it on with the tin foil, the cling film. I said don't use tin foil. We'll come to that in a minute.
Right, back again. Have a look down here. What I did, I've got all that on the tray, or whatever you choose to use, and I put the cling film underneath, so I can do that there. A bit of forward thinking. And we'll bring that over there like that. Get it all nicely, snugly tucked up. And that, my old mate, is going to go down to the Fag's Head fridge, and I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. And then I'm going to come right back at you. We're going to rinse that all off. We're going to Dijon mustard it, and then we're going to put more of the dill, and then we're going to cling film it again and leave it for another 24 to 48 hours. Then we'll be ready for Christmas Eve, won't we? All right, buddy, see you in a bit. Bye bye. Here we go, Marty. It's 24 hours later. Saw you this morning. Cheers. We've moved from the sponsored by London Pride to sponsored by Chardonnay. So we've got the salmon, as discussed, all done, 24 hours, all the oily bits there. And we're going to rinse that off. We're going to pat it dry. We're going to brush it with our, what we've got here, the old Dijon. And then we're going to chop up some more of our dill and rub it all in. Then we're going to cover it up again with the cling film. See you in a minute. Oh, look at the colour of that. That has changed colour already. I'm very pleased to say. Oh, it feels quite firm, look at that. It's gone board-like. It's definitely changed consistency. As the moisture's come out of it, it's gone much harder. I'll just take that there and we'll put that already prepared there. All of this, we can do that a bit later. Right, be back in a minute. Patting it dry. So pat, 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 dry. Looking good, looking good. Sip, sip. Cheers. So, I'm just going to move this over to the board and we're going to start chopping up. Be back in a minute.
So, as before, using a bit more dill. Just over. Nice and generous. Run that knife through there. Dig, dig, dig. And now we're going to
pop that. And coming over to our delicious salmon, we will paint it these lovely colours. There we go. He's just getting in with a close-up.
This is going to be served on Christmas morning and Christmas evening for sandwiches alongside traditional turkey sandwiches. That should be about enough. I'm overly mad. Once that's done,
Generously with our Gravelex spread.
massage that in. There we go.
Nice and liberal all over, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put that to bed in cling film. So I'll be back with that in a sec. We're back and we're going to tuck this beauty up to bed now. So that cling film was sitting there nicely on the bottom, so we can just come over the top again. We'll have that folded up into the corner there, fold it up here, tucked over here. Look at that beauty there. I'm going to give that one more after that. That's going to pop in the fridge, and that is going to be all ready for Christmas morning. Enjoy. Cheers, matey. Merry Christmas.